this is serious, and today we're going to be talking about some things that you never say to a service dog handler. If you're a service dog handler, chances are you've heard at least one of these things, and if you aren't, welcome. I hope you learned something. Hi. Alright, let's get started. Number 1. You're not disabled and that dog's totally a fake. Please just don't assume that because you can't tell what the service dog is for, that we don't need the service dog. There are so many invisible disabilities that people have and they utilize a service dog for. And it really just makes everything a lot harder for us if we have someone screaming fake at us over, like, every time we leave the house. It's not fun. Number 2. So my dog is dead. Please just don't tell me. It doesn't help either of us, I don't think. You can always talk to someone that you know and who knew your dog, but chances are I don't know you. You're a complete stranger, and I'm already a bit freaked out about the lifespan of my dog. I don't need to be reminded about, like, please just don't. Alright, number 3. How do I register my pet as a service dog? Okay, so, please do not ask us this. Do not ask us for information about how to register your dog. Like, if you're gonna ask a legit question because you have a disability and you want to get a service dog because you think that a service dog could help, please ask. Like, I'd be fully willing to answer questions. I mean, not every handler will, but a lot of us are happy to educate people. But if you just want to register a dog so you can take them with you, or if you don't have a disability and you're asking about how to get your dog registered, what are you doing? And there is no registry for service dogs, and there's good reasons behind that I won't go into right now, but we can't help you with getting your pet to be a registered service dog, and we really don't want to help you with that because that could put us and other people in danger. Number 4.
Oh, so you're training service dogs for those disabled people. So sweet.
So, this one happens a lot, and it's not as rude as a lot of the other things we are told, but it can lead to problems, like if someone thinks that the dog is in training where the person isn't actually disabled and they're just training the dog, then that makes people think that they can just go up and pet the dog and act like the dog is any other pet dog, when actually that dog could miss an alert or something because the handler isn't visibly disabled and the person thought that they're training a service dog. And a lot of people don't want to have to explain their entire life story or the story of how they got a service dog to every stranger who asks them about it. So unless the dog is wearing an in-training patch, assume they're working. Number 5.
Well, hi, puppy. You can just come home with me and get away from that nasty disabled person.
Totally abusing your dog by having him be a service dog. God. I bet your dog hates it. There's a lot of reasons why that's wrong, but what it really comes down to is that a dog that doesn't want to work isn't a good service dog. And so most dogs that end up being service dogs are the kind of dogs that that benefit from working. Number 6. You can't be here. Actually, yes, we can. And it's illegal to discriminate against us because we have a service dog. So, let us live. Thanks. Number 7. So, this one isn't even just like a verbal thing directly to us like a lot of the other ones are. This one is the stare. It's the asking their friend, hey, so, what do you think's wrong with that person? Like, why do they need a service dog? What's going on? What's wrong with that? It's the asking our friends. It's the asking people around us. So, like, what's wrong with your friend? Why do they need a service dog? And then, of course, there is directly asking us. So, what's wrong with you? But, helpful advice? Don't. You don't need to know. We don't need to tell you. Like, legally, we do not have to tell you anything. And a lot of us don't want to tell you anything. Please, don't. Number 8. I totally wish I could take my dog with me everywhere. I promise you, you don't. It's not as great as a lot of people think it is. I mean, I love my dog. I just wish I didn't need him. And everything takes, because I have a service dog, everything takes extra planning, extra thinking, extra things I have to carry. Everything gets a little bit more complex, but I need him, so it's worth it. But if you don't need him, if you don't need a service dog, it's not worth the hassle of bringing a dog with you everywhere. Number 9. So to prepare for the video, I put up a question sticker on my Instagram story asking people what was the one thing that you just don't say to a service dog handler, and this is it. You aren't disabled enough to have that service dog. You don't have it bad enough. You aren't struggling too much. That one's really bad because we hear it from not just strangers, but from our friends and from our family. And it really hurts to be told that we aren't actually struggling, because a lot of times it takes a lot of internal conflict to kind of accept that we have these limits and that we won't be able to do things that other people can do. And then we get this medical equipment that allows us to be able to have, that improves our lives so much. And then we have people who don't know what it's like, who will never really understand what it's like, telling us that we don't actually need this, or that we're not actually struggling. And it hurts because it took a lot to accept that we had these limits and we needed this medical equipment, and then someone tells us that we don't, or no one believes us, and it kind of feels like we're set back a bit. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box down below. Thank you. Bye.